All right, so it looks like I'm here finally. I just had to fumble around a bit. Thanks for waiting, hanging out. Hope it wasn't too boring. So what's up, everybody? Where y'all checking in from? What you got going on tonight? I'm just back from Fort Bragg. I just spent way too long out there, had a mission, turning a lot of wrenches all day long. So I'm finally home, finally reunited with my bikes again. Have not been out riding yet. I just got home the other night. So it's been hectic getting things taken care of. You know, the honey-do list, the longer you're gone from home, the honey-do list just starts stacking up. So, took care of some of that stuff today and crazy, crazy, crazy. But mail call. Man, have I got some mail? Have I got some news? I got some good stuff coming down the road. I got some 510s coming. You know, I've been riding with the Nike SBs and I've not been real happy with them. I know a lot of people out there ride the SBs or they run with Vans and they're pretty happy with the Vans. I initially started wanting a set of Vans, wound up with the SBs, long story. So I'm going to have the 510s, so I'll be able to give you a good solid review on the 510s versus the Nike SBs, how much I like them, how much I don't like them. I mean, I might not like the 510s. Who knows? Or the same size in the SBs that I usually get. So we'll see. I got a little surprise on the pedals coming. I've been running nylon pedals, Race Face Chester, HT style pedals, different ones. I've been wanting a nice aluminum pedal, and Pedaling Innovations has been in my feed, and I've done quite a bit with those, researching and all, and reading up on the reviews and all, and they seem like the way to go, right? So I was on the border between flats, clipless, I kind of like the clipless because I like the idea of not getting blown off your pedals when you get into the real chunky stuff. A little easier to, crank it out on a hill climb when you're getting into the roots and stuff. Because there's a few climbs that I do where it's real rooty and you're bouncing around. And I've had, slipped the pedal before. So I'm going to be ordering some of their Catalyst pedals. Got a real good deal on them. I talked to the company and I'm getting a hookup on those. So I'll have the Catalyst pedals coming. I have the 510s coming. So there's going to be some good reviews back and forth, pedal versus shoe, shoe versus shoe, and just all over the place. So there'll probably be a couple of videos there. Hey, Robert, want to ride bikes in the house? I see you there. Mike, son, got to say hi. I see you in there too. So it's, let's see. We got Floor Huff. Is that it? You watch the lower leg video, very relaxing. That's good. I try not to be too in your face, but informative, helpful. Just bring you along as I'm doing maintenance on my bike and the different things, and maybe I can offer a little, tips and stuff you might not get from the other videos. Maybe it won't be as intimidating. I'm an average Joe. Okay, I'm an auto mechanic, diesel mechanic. I've wrenched on my bikes and stuff. So if you're halfway decent with some tools, you can do what I'm doing, and that's kind of the whole idea behind it. I'm not out there to impress anybody, with, look how great I am with bikes. I might make a mistake. I might not. A lot of it is editing room, that's where the magic comes in. It makes me look like a great mechanic, right? So got the pedals, got the shoes out of the way. So I'm at 200 subscribers. That's kind of been not a long time coming, but it's from when I went on orders, I wasn't able to produce any videos. I was a month ahead on my videos. I got hurt on the wreck. If you've not seen the green slick and crash video, you need to go and watch it. It was not. I'll give you a little background on it, right? So it wasn't a good day. I was having trouble getting the gas station to take my debit card. I literally wound up 20 minutes out of my way. And then, got gas, got to the trails late. It was just, I'd never been up this way before. So I was using Trail Forks, and I was like, oh, look, there's a path called Goat Trail, and it looks like a shorter way. Let me take it. No, it's literally like something you'd expect to find goats on. It's not cool. Not cool at all. I had difficulty walking it. And sometimes, you know, just because you have trouble walking something doesn't mean you can't ride it. But I wouldn't want to ride that trail either. And considering I don't usually have a problem with black diamonds, this is a little too chunky, a little too not really a good riding trail, right? I had to walk most of it. I rode whatever I could. Took me a couple extra hours longer than I thought. And finally got the green slick and wasn't jiving. Now, inspecting my bike when I got home, I believe and going through my video footage, I believe what happened was the noise I had heard earlier up in the trail was I burped my front tire. So when I wrecked it, it was kind of a longer process if you watch it back. Of course, everything happens in slow motion usually when you wreck. And, you know, it seemed like the front end was washing out. And I have 10 PSI on my front tire when I got home. So usually I'm running 28. I get home, I have 10. So that kind of tells me what happened, because even further on down the trail where I shouldn't have had issues, where I was going slower after the wreck. Yeah. But, you know, I got pretty chewed up on that. It's been, what, 2 months now? My knee's still a little banged up. I did have to go to the ER, and they took x-rays. There was no blood in the joint or anything. They gave me a brace and all that. I wore the brace for a while. It kept me out of one of my military schools where I was supposed to be going. So things can't be helped. You know, you want to have a healthy lifestyle and do healthy activities. Mountain biking is one of them. Injuries do happen. It was just an ill-timed injury. So, but hey, get out there. Wear your pads. I left my pads in my truck. I had them in my hand. I said, I'm not going to need these. Tossed them back in the truck. That's the only ride where I've gone out and physically said, I'm not going to need these. Yeah, and I wish I had them because my knee wouldn't be acting up and bothering me. So, see, you used to ride reckless. Yeah. I don't think age has helped me there, Robert. It's kind of, yeah. Maybe the wreck. We'll get out. Hoping to get out tomorrow. So maybe when I get out tomorrow and ride, we'll see if it's humbled me a little bit or if I'm still reckless and stupid. Reckless and wild. Maybe not stupid. I don't know. But anyway, so I've made some other purchases. Wish.com. It's been something I've wanted to do for a while. It shows up on my Facebook page. You know, you can only look at so many GIMP suits before you're just like, maybe I do need the GIMP suit. And then you get on there and you're looking at the mountain bike stuff. So since you don't really need a GIMP suit, I don't know why Facebook's showing me this stuff. But yeah, nothing wrong with riding and learning. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of going fast is just letting go of the brakes. That's a lot of it, you know. I'm guilty of that too. I'll hit a nice flow trail and I'm still on the brakes and not letting the bike just flow. But some of that comes to, you know, I'm riding blind and I'm not sure actually how flowy it is. You know, the first time going down Fire Mountain in Cherokee on brakes, you know, so guys are jumping some of the stuff and I'm like, so I was just kind of rolling it or pumping it to get over it. So, but back to Wish.com. Budgets, right? Everybody, I'm not really trying to run a budget channel, but a lot of my stuff I do is based on a budget because money doesn't grow on trees. I certainly don't have a pile of it in my backyard. So I try and spend my money wisely, try and utilize what I have or what I can get cheap. Wish isn't always known for high quality. You know, it's kind of like, you know, if it says Santa Cruz, it's like, you know, questionable, you know. It's not going to be original Santa Cruz stuff. So I got some stuff I ordered. Let me kind of move over to here. I'll grab some of the stuff I got. Kind of give you a little inside on what's going on. So I got been eyeing this up for a while. It's been on my want list on there, and it's literally the cheapest action camera you could get. So I'm gonna do probably an unboxing, an initial impression of all this Wish.com stuff, and the $9, yes, $9 action camera. So we'll see what it's like, and initial impressions and all. But the action camera I'm going to do a standalone review of, and let you know if something cheap like that is good, if it's bad, what the good parts are, what the bad parts are. I mean, like if the video is actually 1080 and usable, great. If the sound sucks, well, that's maybe good for a trail side camera or something, catch you coming down the trail. Maybe it's a secondary camera. It's why spend another $350 for a second GoPro just to sit on a tripod on the side of the trail to catch you going by, when something like that might work, right? So, got some clothes. Those, Chinese sizing isn't always American sizing, if you know what I mean. Now, I know some of you, I know, Robert, you got the GoPro collection nailed down. I don't even have the latest one yet. I'm kind of struggling with my Yi still, Now, I know some of you watch Kev Central and Rock Bros Grips. He talked about them on a recent video, and I had already had them ordered. They're advertised as sponge, but it's with the silicone grips, and it seems to be like a silicone grip, which are spongy to begin with, and they're lock on. So I got a bike I'm going to put them on, do a video of them, because why not? It's a good budget item. May or may not bother with this. I got some gold colored bolts for my rotors, because the other theme to my bike is gold. So that might be something I play with. And I got another GoPro mount for my Hero 5 for the session, because I needed another one, and why not? I got regular silicone grips. I got some gloves. The gloves look really interesting, really cheap. I got some other stuff coming too, but hey, it'll be a video. I'll get into everything, and you'll really get to see what the stuff's like, how well the stuff fits. I'm waiting on one more item. I didn't order it my initial order, so it's coming a little late. So that video is probably going to be delayed like another week or so until I can actually make it, just because I want everything here when I do it. I don't know if I'm going to get to it this week. I might pop it out Monday, try and get this video done, and then you'll see it Friday. I like to make Friday my upload days. 9 a.m. Friday, boom, new video hits as soon as I can get back to making videos. But dropper post levers. So I ordered this one from Amazon. It's a ZTTO. I can't really get any information from the company. I emailed them. They emailed me back and basically just echoed everything that was already on the Amazon site. So it's like, okay, cool. But I got the vertical style thumb lever for my dropper, and I'm not really a fan. Everybody else's bike, every other bike I ride's got the regular, horizontal style one, and it just seems to work smoother, I guess more with the natural motion of your finger. Who knows? I don't know. Or it could just be the overall quality of it, and I don't like how it hooks under my brake lever and garbage. So I wanted an upgrade. I was looking at the Wolf Tooth. I'm looking at P&W, looking at all these different ones, 60, 70 bucks for these dropper levers. And then this one pops up for $25. $25. I'm looking at a dropper lever, which looks just like the Wolf Tooth. Even comes with the cable in there, which I'm not going to use initially, because I'll be able to reuse what I have on there. Basically just do a trim job, pop it in there, and it should be good to go. So I'll have a video coming up on that, on a budget dropper post lever. They were out of stock for a little bit, so I was kind of holding off. I seen they're back in stock, so it's something they're actually, yeah, Mikey, I know Wolf Tooth, man, that's where I was going to go, and they have the one that'll adapt right to my SRAM brakes. So it was like, why not, but I'm going to give this one a whirl for $25. Hey, and there's that little bushing that they have on there. It's like $15 to get another one if you bust it off, but this whole lever is $25 and seems to be halfway decent so far. It seems a little nicer even than the one that came with my son's Z13 dropper post. So it's nicer than that, right? So also, one of my previous videos, I had when I did the tire refill on my stand sealant, I used American Bleed Solutions product. So it was a syringe. I got it right here. Let me get it for you. So it's American Bleed Solutions, nice little syringe. You know, it was like $8 or something. I'm trying to think back. And I just thought it was really nice for what it was and how it came and the easy use. I mean, it's not rocket science to make one of these. It's kind of a simple concept. I really could have used a turkey baster like I used on some of my other videos that I get from the dollar store, but something, you know, actually designed for that I can set aside for that I don't have to worry about having oil in it, like fork oil in it from when I did the lower leg service. So I wrote to the company, and because I saw they have the brake bleed kit. I've been hunting around for brake bleed kits, and there's a lot of, you know, Chinese or off-branded brake bleed kits on Amazon, on the internet and all. And it's, where do you go? Which one do you need? You know, I need that extra adapter. So does it come with the adapter? Does it not come with the adapter? So, because I have the late model guide, so they need that little screwy little extra knob adapter, whatever you want to call it. I don't remember what it's called. I should, but my brain is baked from Fort Bragg, so I'm sorry. But so again, I wrote out to the company and I was like, hey, you know, I see you got this brake bleed kit. You know, the price seems right. Is it going to work? I want to use it for a video, you know, and asked them for a little bit of background on the company. So that's exactly what I got, was background on the company. Real interesting, real good story. I'll get into it when I do that video. I don't want to spoil it here. But the guy really surprised. I didn't ask for anything. He really surprised me and processed my order for the brake bleed kit. So I have the complete brake bleed kit, which comes with fluid. So perfect timing, because I want to go through my brakes on my bike. I want to show you how to do a good bleed on SRAM brakes, because some people are intimidated by it. So I'm going to get you from beginning to end. Let's do a bleed on the SRAM brakes and show you that it's not that hard, not that difficult. If you can do the Shimano's, you can do the SRAMs. So we have the brake bleed kit. And at the same time, we're going to review the brake bleed kit and talk about this thing's a piece of garbage, or this thing's actually pretty nice and you can't beat it for the price. So we'll get into that. Plus, I want to tear my caliper apart. There's a bunch of videos, people talking about sticky calipers. You know, the pistons are sticking in there, and you push them in, you push them out, you push them in, you move them around, and then you wiggle all about, and then you do the hokey pokey, and your brakes are good again. That's not what it's all about. That's just a Band-Aid. And I've done that with my bike. I've done it repeatedly with my bike. Yeah, Mikey, I got quite a few videos in the making coming up. Oh, man, let me tell you. I've just spent the last month working on military equipment and thinking about video ideas. So, but I got the SRAM grease. This one's marked Avid. Same thing. Basically, you want to take the calipers apart, lube the pistons, put them back in. Now they have a proper lube. You want to make sure they're clean, because you're pushing them out, you're pushing them in. You know, you can get some dirt in there and all. So we're going to take them apart, clean them. It's not rocket appliances. You know, I've done it on automotive vehicles, you know, taking a car's brake caliper apart. I've taken wheel cylinders apart. It's just, don't be intimidated. There's somebody who's not as smart as you who can do this stuff. So why aren't you doing it? You know, that's kind of how I look at it. I'm sure there's somebody somewhere doing these repairs, doing this work, and they're not as good as I am. So why should I be intimidated? You shouldn't be intimidated. Watch the videos, take your time. Just make sure you have the tools lined up ahead of time. I try and hit you right up front with all the tools. You know, watch through the video. See, hey, I have everything he said to have. This is what I have. But yeah, I see with the videos, it's like you get busy with the videos. I was ahead 4 videos. I was like, all right, I'm good, because I had some schools coming up and then got hurt and then fell behind on the videos. And then I literally came home. I was home for a day and they dropped orders on me. I had to beat feet to Fort Bragg. So I had no time to do videos, no time to get anything out there for you guys. And the way I'm set up with YouTube right now, because I'm not monetized, because I'm not that big of a channel, I can't just go on there and pop up these little messages with a picture and be like, hey guys, guess what? Something came up. So I have a Facebook page. It's linked in my videos. You can go on there. It's Missing Link MTB on Facebook. And I'll keep updates on there. My Patreon's not going anywhere anytime soon. So it's, I've kind of let that slip a little bit. Once it get a little bigger, I'll start pushing out a little more. But I appreciate all you guys. I need some video ideas, some things you guys want to see. Do you want to see different rides? Do you want to see travel? Do you want more garage stuff? And if you do, what kind of garage stuff do you really want to see? The budget's not unlimited because I'm not monetized. I don't have big sponsors. American Bleed Solutions was nice to gift me that for the review. So I don't really owe them anything. So I will give it an unbiased review. And that's really how all my reviews are going to be. If the company wants to give me something, I'm going to tell you whether I like it or not, why I like it, why I don't like it. I kind of take that from Seth. Seth runs his channel the same way. Like, be careful what you give him, because he just might not like it. Same thing here. I'm going to be quite honest with you and let you know, if it's garbage, it's garbage. If I have a hard time using it, then why would you want to use it? I'm a professional mechanic. So, Snap-on, Mac, Matco, I buy the better quality tools because time is money. And again, when you are working on stuff for a hobby, you still don't want to sit there and suffer with something that's subpar. So we'll see how that goes. But on to the subscribers. I have 200 subscribers. I have come up with 500 as my next milestone, right? So what am I going to do with 500? Have another live stream? Well, yeah, there'll be another live stream. I might do another live stream at 300, 400. It all depends. But I'd like to give back to you guys. This is something I really enjoy doing. So, to have a following and to get some feedback from you guys, I really appreciate it. And girls, whoever's out there watching. So, and it's just, mountain biking gives me a lot of joy, and I see a lot of the content you guys are creating and some of the comments I'm getting on different videos and all. And I think I'm going to work with one of my sponsors, Demon United. And I was hunting around trying to find some stuff that I thought would help everybody and kind of keep with the spirit of my channel. And I think I'm going to settle on a toolkit. How would you guys like a toolkit? I have a contest at 500 subscribers, and I give away a toolkit. I don't have worked out all the different details. I might do something where you have to send me a postcard or a self-addressed stamped envelope. I'll throw you some stickers and enter you into the contest. I thought about that. So I'm working on a new logo. It all depends on how fast I get to 500, honestly. How well I can get something put together. So if I can get a P.O. box and get my new design done, get the new stickers in time. And then, of course, once I hit 500, I want to be like, hey, giveaway next week, send me your envelopes. So it's probably going to be over the course of a couple of weeks. I'll give you maybe 2 weeks to send me. And then I'll get you guys out some stickers for free, and then we'll have a giveaway. So let's see. I have 46, like the live stream. Yeah, it's just, you have to have some viewers. Like, it looks like we got 2 people online right now. I've been here for almost 25 minutes now. So, like, I don't have a big channel. I don't have a big following, but I'm trying to put out the good quality content to get my followers and to give back to you guys. I mean, I would make videos because I like making videos, but to put them on YouTube, I'm trying to entertain, trying to educate, and trying to help the mountain bike community, trying to give back. So it's something that brings me so much joy. And between the people out there working on the trails and working the different, town meetings and all to make all this stuff possible, trying to do what I can. I can't make these meetings. I can't always get out to the trail meetings and stuff. They might be working on a trail on a weekend local where I have to go to drill or I'm away on orders. So, but yeah, I actually thought of you, Specialty Tools. Yeah, it's if you go on Demon United's website, it's www.demonunited.com. You can go in there. You can see everything they have to offer. There's a toolkit in there, nice blow molded case. It's your basic standard toolkit. I was checking it out today. It's pretty nice. So I think I'm going to make one of them happen. But we got to hit 500. So get the word out. Tell your friends, tell your family, tell anybody you meet. Hey, there's this great guy, does great channel, or there's this really weird guy and he's making some mountain bike stuff. Maybe you want to pop on and check him out. Who knows, however you got to do it. I don't want to grow from giveaways. I want to have quality views, quality subscribers, people that are here for the content, people that are here to help in the community, help grow our community that we have here with YouTube. Not just pop in and be like, hey, give me a tool set. Oh, I didn't get a tool set. I'm out. But yeah, Robert, I know you've been fixing bikes, so I don't know. Maybe I'll just have you guys over for a live stream and you can fight it out. Just have the two of you and we'll see. A fight night at Linky's house. And Robert and Mikey's son can fight it out for the toolkit. And whoever's left standing gets it. Right? See, maybe we'll do that. Right? No, probably not a good idea though. I don't know. YouTube might frown upon that. Live fights on YouTube. But hey, we've been here for closing in on half an hour now. There's just the two of you here. So appreciate you guys hanging out, coming in for the live stream. They don't really make a lot of views after this, so live stream's kind of like, hey, whoever's here. And then, but I wanted to kind of update my audience, let them know where I was for the last month and where I'm going to be for this next month. It's just home making mountain bike content and videos for you guys. So tomorrow we'll see what I can get done, catching up on honey-do list and all. But she's sitting over here, my Nomad, right here. This is her. I missed her. And we're going to get out. We're going to ride. We're going to have fun. I got to make sure my cameras are charged because they like to go dead just by looking at them. So I'm sure if you've got action cameras, you've noticed that. You got it charged up. You set it aside for a bit. You go back to it. You expecting to use it. And like, oh, half the battery's gone. So I'm good for, nothing. But, yeah. Hey, 2 or 2,000. 2 people's just fine. 2,000 people's just fine. It's as long as I got an audience, really, right? But it's cool just to get on, hang out. I don't do live streams a lot, so I try and have some substance, So we got the Wish.com grab bag here, I'm gonna get my granddaughter in here because I ordered those gloves for her, so she already saw the design of them and her eyes lit up. So they're really cool. It's the same glove that pops up 100 different times when you scroll through Wish. So we'll see what it's like. We'll get her to size it up, because I know the size she wears. I ordered that size. So if it's too small, too big, give you guys a good idea of, should you buy some gloves from Wish? Because I know a lot of you guys are on budgets. We spend enough money on the bikes, and you got your carbon snobs up there, and we're over here with the aluminum bikes or whatever you can get. If it's a Walmart bike and you're out there having fun, that's what it's about. It's about having fun. I'll steer you away from a Walmart bike if it's a piece of trash. I mean, I don't want you to get hurt. But at the same time, we're all out there to have fun and just ride bikes. I've ridden plenty of guys with Walmart mountain bikes before, and you're there for fun. You're not there for competition. You're not there to look what I can do with my big expensive bike that you can't. And my bike wasn't big and expensive. I got a really good deal on it. That's the only reason why I have that particular bike. Um, it was one that was on my list, further off on my list, but the deal popped up I couldn't pass up. I was deployed, so I had a little extra money coming in because of it. Being in the tax-free zone overseas helps out a lot. Think about not paying income taxes, right? So when you're deployed to Kuwait, Afghanistan, Iraq, all those places like that, you're not paying income taxes. So that was a nice little benefit adds to your paycheck. So, but yeah, budget's low. How's that tire holding up, Mikey? Do you figure anything out with that yet? I know you put that video up today for your with the tube issue and all. I mean, if you run your fingers inside that tire and there's nothing sharp, it could be the tire. I've had some Continental Vertical Pros. Yeah, that piece of crap there. You look at a rock funny and it punctures 6 holes in it. You want to see a lot of patches? I think I got one tube's got 7 patches on it. Put them on right, they don't leak, but I got a tube with like 7 patches from one ride. It's just makes you want to put slime in it. So I'm glad the Nomad's tubeless. The first problem I've ever had with it was that burp, and it might have been a little low to begin with, to be honest. I did not check it, and it had been a while. That's something I don't always do, is check my tire pressures. So it might not have been quite at 28. I know it was noticeably low after I got back, because I do the, quick little grab, like, okay, it's good. Good means it feels like it's in the ballpark. So, yeah, still got air for now. All right. Might be a good idea to try and get some tire slime in there, but yeah, Roblox, I'm back finally. Yep, I got back Friday and I am here. So if you want to stop over, Roblox, we're here. We'll be here tomorrow. And I got to go back to work next week. So it's back to that. But sometimes after work you get out and you go ride because you're already away from the house. So that kind of makes it a little easier. Bring the bike with you. But I got to be careful too. I mean, I work in a government compound, so I'm pretty safe there. I could lay dollar bills out and everything, and it wouldn't disappear. But yeah, I know you're Carter. I know. I watch you on YouTube as well. So, but again, there's a rise in bike theft in my area. There's 38 cars stolen a month in this area right here. Bike theft is on a rise, so it's like, hey, growing city problems. Yeah. So, but just got to be careful with your bikes. I mean, I don't trust leaving my bike anywhere else. It's in my car, in my truck, or I'm right there with it. I'm not going to go in somewhere and just leave it. But I mean, again, there was the KHS recently stolen from the Sam's Club parking lot. It was on a locked rack. There was a cable cut, bike gone. So I mean, somewhere like Sam's Club, even, people are just out there stealing bikes. So a lot of expensive bikes have been stolen from bike racks in town, off of cars. So you got that $500 bike rack. Oh, it's secure, bike's safe. And then you come out, your bike's gone, and it's not because it fell off going down the road. It's because somebody else has it now. I've had bikes stolen before growing up, and every time you realize your bike's stolen, man, you're just gutted. And so I'm just extra careful with my stuff, as best I can. So yeah, people suck. And I don't know if you want to blame the people that are buying the stolen bikes or if they even know they're buying stolen bikes. Sometimes you see something pop up like, oh, maybe you got a Trek pops up there, and it's a $3,000 Trek and the guy's trying to get rid of it for $200. Obviously not the original owner. Yeah, but so, yep. I miss you too, Cart, man. You got to get over here soon and hang out, But Yeah, same thing, Mikey. I had my BMX stolen. It was my race bike. I got into BMX racing. I bought a Mongoose M1. Yes, it's kind of dating me. I go back ways. Um, See, I got some of my old number plates hung up over there from my BMX days racing in the National Bicycle League. Um, yeah, I got my Mongoose M1 stolen. I mean, the number plate, everything on it, and I'm like, that's the bike I race on the weekends. What am I going to do? So go to the bike shop, wound up buying a Mongoose California Pro. Had to just kind of nut up, and you know, I'd been eyeing it up anyway, so it was kind of an excuse to buy it. But then come to find out, it's somebody my brother went to school with. It was sitting out on his front porch. You know, we got the cops involved, and nothing ever happened except that. Yeah, I'm not even going to get into it. But hey, you got the bike back finally, but still. And then I had a 10 speed stolen. You know, we called them 10 speeds back in the day, whether they had a 12 speed or 10 speed, you know, it was your road bike. Had one of those stolen, lock cut, you know. Had a buddy, knew some people, and figured out where it was and got it back for me. So I've been lucky. A lot of people aren't lucky. So you got to be careful with your stuff, and, you know, but, yeah, racing 10 speed stolen. Yeah, I mean, these things are expensive. You know, it's a hobby that we can't necessarily afford, but we make concessions for it because we enjoy it, because it does bring it invites that healthier lifestyle. You know, so you go out, ride your bike all the time, and you want to get better on hill climb. The last thing you want to do is come back and smoke a cigarette or whatever. You know, so I'll admit I got into smoking for a bit, and it was getting back into BMX racing that got me out of it. You know, I was 26, met a guy I used to race with back in the day, and he was still doing it. And we just got talking, and it was like cold turkey, done. So, but yeah, 3 bikes. Yeah. It's big city problems and crime. And I mean, it's just as you grow, it's growing pains. And they're just like, well, it's just growing pains from the community growing and people moving in. And we don't really want that excuse, you know. It's something you have to understand, but it's not an excuse. It's not anything you want to deal with. But anyway, done with talking about bike theft and all. So, but downhill race for older guys. Yeah, you know, I could bring the Nomad out for that. It was Sam Hill came out 2 years ago now, maybe, for the Worlds, and raced his enduro bike because he hadn't had any time on his downhill bike, so he just raced the enduro bike and finished in the top 10. I mean, it's all the top pros, and he's out there on an enduro bike, 180 mil travel instead of 200. So, hey, something to it maybe. But I'm gonna let you guys go. We're closing in on. We got 38 minutes live here, so not bad. We got 3 here, so kind of discussed everything I wanted to discuss. You know, let you guys know everything. If there's ideas for videos you want, hit me up here or hit me up in some of my videos when I put them out. Just be like, hey, this is a great video. What about doing something on this? Or, you know, maybe there's something you saw you're kind of curious about. Worst case scenario, I just put my 2 cents in on it on a live stream. You know, if I get enough inquiries on something or some interest, you know, different things come up. You know, like I don't want to just do a live stream and be like, hey, I'm here. That's boring. You know, so like 5, 10 different things we can talk about. You know, maybe I don't want to look at something because my honest opinion is it's junk. You know, but I'll let you guys in on a little secret. So if you're wanting 510s, I just bought those 510 Freeriders. They retail for $130. I believe they are the Freerider DLXs. Go to Expert Voice. Great little website, great deals, Expert Voice. And I had to search 510, but 510's in there. And then they were $78 marked down on the site. you get great discounts. It's kind of like an industry insider kind of thing. So just select what you like on there, and then boom, you get all these discounts. So they were $78, and then I got a pop-up window while I was doing it. It was like, oh, give us your email and we'll send, so I'm giving Adidas my email. So I get Adidas emails every couple of days or whatever, which if you scroll to the bottom, you can unsubscribe from. So I don't even have to get those past the first one really, but it was for $20 off. So yes, I spent $58 on a set of 510 free riders and came out to like $62 with tax. Shipping was free. It was $8 in shipping. It was free because that's what they offer on the site. So I think I spent something like that on my SBs. I mean, so if I can buy Vans or Nike SBs for that price, and I can buy 510s for that price, I'm buying the 510s. It was, sure, I'd like to go back to the day where I could buy a $20 pair of Vans and go ride, but it's as things have become bigger and things have become more popular and it's become more mainstream to wear Vans and more popular to wear Vans. You're not that skater dude over there. Prices go up. So that's kind of where we're stuck with, what we got to suffer through. But hey, $62 in all shipped to my door for a set of 510 free rider DLXs. And we'll see how I like them. Maybe I like them, maybe I don't like them. But the pedaling innovations, Catalyst pedals, very interested in those. They're a longer pedal, not wider, longer. So it hits your foot forward and backwards instead of more in the center. You can get more power to it. People talk about aches and pains they have go away when using them. So instead of trying to use the ball of your foot to get your power down, because do you use the ball of your foot when you do squats? No, you push up through your heels. So now you can push that power down through your heels, get more power. I've started trying to pedal that way with just my regular HTs, and it seems to be better. So I'll have a code for you guys for those, hopefully. And pending I like them. If I think they're junk, then why am I going to bother with any affiliate type of marketing or any codes, So, but hey, I'll have them, and you should just buy 510s. I don't know that I'd want to walk around in them because the sole's being grippy. From what I hear in the forums and all, it's not the best all-around shoe. It's something you just kind of put aside for riding. But if you're only using them when you ride, think about how long they're going to last. My SPD shoes, the Diodora Chili's, they're from 2001 and they're falling apart. They're not walking shoes, they're riding shoes. So I've changed the cleats out on them before, but that's kind of the only wearable thing. They're showing their age, but so we'll see how the 510s hold up over the time. But yeah, so I'll have some stickers coming out, hopefully sometime in the future when I get this new logo figured out. I kind of know where I want to go with it. I'm tweaking it, playing with it, and not going to stop until I'm happy, and then I'll make them available to you guys. My wife's been getting her craft bug going, so we might have some merch available through Etsy soon. Instead of going through Teespring for shirts, you can just go through me for shirts and maybe even get them cheaper. We'll see. I got to work out some stuff, and we'll see how it goes. But hey, thanks for coming out tonight. Barely knew how to get this thing going, so I don't know if I know how to get this thing stopped. But end stream. Hey, that's a good little thing right there, a little red block. End stream. Yeah, I can do that. So you're a shop. Oh, you got a shop you're working with. That's great. That's always good. I got a local shop. I love working with them. I don't know how much they've put 2 and 2 together because I've never pushed my channel with them. I probably should mention it, maybe throw them a few stickers or whatever. But I had to go in there one time in uniform. It was like leaving work, going there, getting something to come home to fix the bike to go out to ride. So it was like, and so now they associate me with the military, and I do get some hookups and some good deals. They do take good care of me, and that is so appreciated. Nothing's expected. In the veteran community, We don't expect anything. But if you offer a discount, you might get our business over somebody else, like Ace Hardware, local. Sometimes a little more than, say, Home Depot or Lowe's, but, hey, good discount there for the veterans, and, so I go there. Why not, support those who support the sports, who support you. So it is what it is. But you're in the mental health field. Yeah. Thank you for support, Robert. So, but I'm gonna get out of here, go in and take a shower and crash for the night because I'm tired. It's just been go, go, go for the last month, and But thanks everybody for tuning in, and I'll get some videos out. I should have one coming out this Friday and every Friday thereafter. And if I get some bonus content, I'll put that out during the week. I'd like to kind of do maybe a garage video, something like that, technical reviews or whatever, for my Fridays, and then maybe ride stuff during the week. I could do maybe 2 or 3 of those during the week. So who knows? But hey, have a good night, everybody, and thanks for tuning in.